What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having a good time, enjoying yourself out there. It's your boy Stan, and today we're gonna get into an unveiling of a shoe that I don't have the box for anymore because I purchased this shoe back in 2017, and the shoe that I'm talking about is this baby right here, the Nike VaporMax 1. These came out in 2017. Very iconic shoe. Nike got me on those. They sold me on those. They delivered, of course. And we're going to get into this shoe for sure. I not only did I buy one pair, I bought two pairs. Because the problem with the first pair I purchased was it was a half size up, and I did need to do that with this particular model of Nike, the VaporMax, of course. Obviously, as you guys know, the VaporMax is was very popular from 2017 on, and they made numerous colorways, numerous styles, numerous different ways to capitalize on the hotness of the shoe as far as Nike is concerned. And the shoe was definitely a hit. But I love the shoe, but there are some things that I actually do have a few issues with in regards to the shoe as far as cons is concerned. So we're gonna get into the review of the shoe, how cool the shoe is. As you guys know, I always buy authentic shoes. I don't mess around with none of the foo-foo stuff out there. So we're gonna get into the shoe in itself. We're gonna dig into it. I have two pairs here ready for review. I have a blue one and a red one. And this was the first pair that I purchased initially. This is actually a half size up, and this one actually fits much better on my foot. So we're gonna actually get into the shoe in itself, and both of them are the same identical shoe, VaporMax, the first model that ever came out in 2017. I didn't want to buy the second edition, third edition, or any of the VaporMax that were made after that. That didn't really interest me. So let's get into the shoe in itself. Let's dig further into it and see what actually the shoe brings, so you guys can actually get to see this. And also, I'm gonna try to find a link and put it in the description below so you guys can get you a pair if you guys are interested as well. Don't forget to comment, like, if you have a similar experience as what I'm about to display. Feel free to let me know. If you're interested in getting the shoe, let me know as well in the comments below. And like I said, in the description below, I'll leave the link for the shoe as well. And I'll pretty much get a cut of whatever you purchase the shoe for if you buy it through my link. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't hesitate to like, subscribe for more content like this. Let's get into it, guys. All right. Here we go. Here's the shoes in question. That's the VaporMax. That's the blue, definitely navy blue, and the teal blue design. So I'm actually gonna shift that over to the side so you guys get to see it. All these actually come with one pair of laces, of course. You want to actually wear the shoe with the uniform laces because that's what actually makes it look cool. But the coolest thing about this shoe, what sold me on the shoe, is Nike told us and actually marketed this to us as the lightest shoe out there. At the time, it was the lightest Nike shoe out there, not necessarily the lightest shoe out there. I believe there are a few other shoes out there that was much lighter than this and much more sturdy and much more rigid than this shoe. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you actually think I'm right in regards to lightest shoes that were out there at the time being when these shoes came out. But they're very effective. They did what they were supposed to do. And the very iconic part of this shoe is the bubbles at the bottom. As you could see, this was the first edition, so they came with the black bubbles at the bottom, and you could squeeze the bubbles, you could lean on it, and it would not pop. The first edition actually was a little bit more stronger, more sturdier bubbles there. And the shoe in itself, the bubbles in the shoe in itself would not pop. Most of the returns that came from these models was either on the second edition or third edition. Let me know if I'm actually correct as well on that in the comments below. That's the design of the bubble at the bottom. You got those rounded kind of wounded kind of bubbles over there, and obviously a big round of bubbles right here. As you can see, I'm squeezing the bubble and it's giving way, but it's not pop. And even if I step on something sharp like a hard piece of rock or something of that nature, it wouldn't pop. And that's actually what was so cool about the shoe that made me want to invest my money into the shoe in itself. As you can see on the side, it has the black swoosh. I picked the navy and the black. And I also picked the red, as you could see here, and with the black swoosh as well. These are the same identical shoes. And in the laces, the little intricate little lace holders right here, these little strings that actually hold your laces are actually, these are actually the same identical shoes. I think I could pull off black laces with the blue ones because of the little lace holders are black. And it looks like mine, from wearing it a lot, is starting to elongate, especially on this side here. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's still cool. It's very cool shoe. And now let's get into the part of the shoe. 90% of the shoe is fabric. So this whole part from toe box all the way out is completely fabric. So this is a textile fabric that's actually very stretchy on the shoe in itself. And it's awesome. When you put this on your foot, on your feet, you feel very light. You could run. You feel like it's awesome shoe to actually walk around in. I wouldn't suggest doing any athletic activity, playing ball or doing anything, because they're very slippery. The bottom of it is extremely slippery. If you actually trying to make cuts, trying to run, I wouldn't suggest that with these shoes. That's one drawback with the shoe. So it wasn't an athletically performance type shoe. It was actually strictly for walking around, fashion, maybe going to the gym, lifting weights. That's probably as much as you can get out of this shoe. Doing squats, stuff like that. That's what you could get out of this shoe, to say the least. And the toe box in itself only has protection here with this, I don't know, glue-like film, or it's also on the side of the shoe and the interior of the shoe as well. So it's pretty much all around the shoe except on the top of your foot and stuff of that nature. So that also has another con on it. So when you wear these, you got to make sure it's not raining outside, because if it's raining, as you could see, you probably could see my finger through the textile in there. If you look in any further, there's a lot of little dots in there, breathing holes in the textile, and water could seep through that. And also, this is fabric. If this gets wet, your foot get wet. Point, period, point blank. That's just how it worked. That's how the shoe worked in a nutshell. The back of the shoe is also pretty cool. As you could see, let me turn it around so you could see here. The back of it has the VaporMax name in the back of it. This one has it in black. This one has it in blue, but still very, very cool looking shoe, to say the least. And obviously they meet right back here. There's a little bit of showing of where the bubble meets in the back of the shoe. If you look right there, that's pretty much where they attach the bubble, glue it together, so to speak. So now let's look in the interior of the shoe in itself. Inside the shoe, there was a Nike logo right in there. In the sole, I wore that out from wearing it a lot. It's all fabric, so it's actually awesome shoe. complete fabric, great sole, super comfortable to wear if you're gonna be at an indoor party. See, as you can see, I'm taking the sole off right now. And this is how easy it is to take off the sole. Just look at the stitching. And everything that came with this shoe was attached to the sole right there. So it actually has an old school barcode, and it was actually made in Vietnam. It has a UPC code and everything else into it that you could see. That was pretty much as much authentication as you got with this shoe. And also this shoe was so hot, that was the most, at the time being, that was the most bootleg, the shoe that they copyrighted or they bootlegged the most around the time that this shoe came out. With this shoe, the awesome thing about it is you get to wear this around the summertime if the forecast is good, or if you're gonna be inside, it's cool. But if the forecast is good, there's no rain in the forecast, or if you go into a barbecue and you're gonna wear this outside, make sure the people that house that you're going to don't have a sprinkler system or didn't water their grass, because once water gets onto this, your sock and your foot will get wet as well. But what's so cool about these shoes is you can actually take them and put them in a washing machine, clean them up, wash them up, because it's all textile, and they'll actually come out brand new. I wouldn't suggest putting a lot of detergent on it. I would just suggest using shoe cleaner detergent on to the washing machine, or you can actually take a soft brush and brush everything off with some soap, some shoe cleaner soap and stuff like that. So that's actually how you clean these shoes. But these were very iconic in 2017, 2018, 2019. Even till this day, they're still very dope shoe to have, considering that I have two pairs and I only wear them, when it's summertime, because I live in the Northeast. That's why they're still in great shape. And I also take care of them by, cleaning them up and washing them almost after every wear. But those are very iconic shoes, to say the least. And that's how the tongue look. If you look there, it'll only say Nike VaporMax on the tongue. There is nothing inside that you can really say in regards to what the shoe was. There was nothing inside the tongue. There was nothing inside to indicate anything other than in the sole there's a Nike logo and UPC code attached to it. That's pretty much that in a nutshell as far as the shoe is concerned. But a very dope shoe, awesome shoe to wear. I definitely recommend these shoes. Like I said, I have the link in the description below. And also stay tuned for the on-foot review part of this shoe as well. I actually did the on-foot review of the blue ones because they seem to fit better than the 10.5, which would be the red ones. But I wear both equally. What's up, guys? This is the on-foot review part of the video of the VaporMax 1, the very first one that came out. The first is always the original and always the best. As you can see, no toe box, very flexible shoe, very light shoe, awesome front, awesome designs as well on these shoes. Can't go wrong. I got two separate pairs. That's the inside. If you look on the inside right there, that's the inside of the shoe, and that's the outer side of the shoe in itself, and that's the back when you have it on your foot. How cool it looks. And that's how you know it's authentic, when you're able to squeeze on the bubbles right there. You can squeeze on them and they won't pop. That's how you know there's a sign of authenticity right there. And the VaporMax ones are the best ones out there, in my personal opinion. All the other VaporMax that came out after that had clear bubbles in the bottom. I wasn't really a fan of those. I'm more of a fan of the black bubbles. There are some out there that actually have different color bubbles as well, multicolored or different colors based on how the shoe match, although they look good. But I did see some horrible reviews about those popping from time to time and Nike having to replace those. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell as far as the shoe is concerned. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. I'm gonna find a link of where you can get these shoes if you're interested in getting the VaporMax ones. Or if I can find any other VaporMax that could supplement this, I'll definitely leave that link as well on the description below. And don't hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe. Enjoy, guys. Peace.